Всем привет, с вами Спектр Эрик, и мы продолжаем проходить Mass Effect 3. В прошлый раз мы защитили и отбили Омегу, а теперь нам остается на Цитадели посетить дом Андерсона. Сразу скажу, что это моя самая любимая миссия во всей трилогии. Я считаю ее лучшей. Ничего себе такая хата у Андерсона. Не зря он советником поработал.
Shepard,
Admiral, how are you holding up?
day by day, Commander.
Yeah. Hackett sent me a message about this apartment.
I want you to have it. Take it off my hands.
Are you serious?
You need a place that's yours. Somewhere to recharge, clear your head.
Вот так вот нам квартиру подогнали.
Thing is, the longer I'm on Earth, the less I want to leave. And I want as few loose ends out there as possible. Like I said, you'd be doing me a favor.
That's very generous.
Максимально.
It's practical. We need you in the best shape possible. Rested. Focused.
If you say so. Thank you.
And make yourself at home, damn it. It's yours now.
I'm sure I can manage.
Охренеть, какая квартирка.
I'll talk to you soon.
Be careful out there, Anderson.
You too, Shepard.
Давайте осмотримся. Блин, офигенная тут получается. Это что, гостиная с камином? А огонь это настоящий огонь или это голограмма, интересно?
Don't forget that moment. The first time you're standing there. The whole crew.
Потом тут у нас бар и огромный телек.
Embarrassing moment.
Тут у нас что? Охренеть, какая огромная кухня. Боже, это просто мечта. Я бы хотел себе такую квартиру. Эта квартира даже круче, чем квартира Лиары из второго Mass Effect. Так, тут у нас туалет раздельный, я так понимаю, раздуша нет. Тут у нас получается, что одна спальня, груша для битья и гардеробная. Так, а мы на первом этаже все посмотрели? Это у нас, я не знаю, стол для совещаний. Водопад. Так, вот это, наверное, еще одна гостиная, где тут тоже бар. Стол для игры в покер, я так полагаю. Ну, это своего рода, может, кабинет. Так, и давайте посмотрим, что на втором этаже. Идем дальше. Тут у нас, видимо, место для искусства. Это еще одна своего рода гостиная. Тут у нас получается еще одна спальня, вторая. А вот тут, кстати, туалет сразу с душем. Что, Андерсон, у тебя даже ванны в доме нет? Ну нет, так не пойдет. И еще одна спальня. О, тут можно переодеться. А, все, вопрос к ванне отпал. Тут у нас джакузи. И туалет. Восхитительно. Просто восхитительно. Квартира просто... Вот это была бы моя спальня, да. Ну, это, видимо, она и есть, раз тут шкаф для одежды. Интересно, а мы что-нибудь можем себе помоднее? Мы там вроде всякой фигни понабирали. Маска смерти. Урон от оружия. Урон от умений. Пу-пу. Не, нам урон от умений убирать не надо. То мы можем... Где у нас урон от умений? Вот Боже, какая срань. Ладно, я даже не буду влезать в это. Наша броня топчик. В общем, охренеть квартирка. Личный терминал, каталог, так. Джокер. Пока Нормандия на приколе. Нормандия на приколе. Простите. Хорошо, встретимся с Джокером в суши-баре. О, смотрите, мы можем... Спальня. А, это те варианты, которые у нас есть, а мы это можем как-то изменить, наверное. Так, ну хорошо, пойдемте встретимся с Джокером в суши-баре. Так получается. Так, вот так. Видок, конечно. Это тоже часть, интересно, квартиры или это просто коридор? Наверное, это просто коридор. Фига мы такие стильно-элитные, а вы, холопы, стойте в очереди.
Ah, Commander Shepard, your table is ready.
Какое модное место, а мы тут раньше не бывали. Даже не слышали об этом месте. Прям они так стильно все на свидании.
Hey, Shepard, not bad, huh? The sushi place is serious. Like, French guy at the door serious. Only had to save the galaxy twice to get a table. You seen the line outside? But here I am, drink in hand. Best pilot in the universe and a rock star.
Any news from the Normandy?
You know, maintenance stuff. It's hard knowing a bunch of strangers are poking around in my ship. I mean, your ship.
The best thing we can do right now is Parker and let the techs do their work.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe an oil change, space tire rotation.
Right. Trust me, it'll do her some good.
Oh, I trust you. Not sure about those shifty aerospace engineers. Always stealing the silverware.
Let someone else do the work for once. Hackett's orders. You're on shore leave.
Yeah, whether we like it or not.
I'm sure you'll manage.
I may need a drink that comes with an umbrella.
I'm the first human Spectre. I'll get you 2 umbrellas.
Awesome use of power, boss. So, your email said it was important?
My email. I'm here because I got a message from you.
The hell? I didn't send anything.
Ой-ой.
Commander! Excuse me. Sorry. Lion's business. Commander, this is urgent!
I don't think that's the umbrella lady.
Commander Shepard, I'm Staff Analyst Maya Brooks. Alliance. Excuse me. Alliance Intelligence. There are people trying to kill you.
Какая прелесть.
Yeah, I think he's aware of that.
No, I don't mean Cerberus and the Reapers. I mean other people. New people. It's... Someone is hacking your account. Comm channels, personal records. They're targeting you specifically.
Targeting me? What do they want?
The intel isn't definitive yet. Last time, I guess without definitive intel, we almost landed troops on a gas giant, which is bad.
Hang on, Brooks. Take a breath.
И что
From the
происходит?
top. What do you know?
Excuse me, you don't have a reservation.
А, французы-то же за что?
Tonight's performance is brought to you by random acts of violence. Man, I love show business. Spread out, boys. Find me shepard.
Ну, кстати, костюмчик-то у них ни одной знакомой нашей наемничной банды.
Stay there. I'm coming. Joker?
Ow, my pancreas.
Hey!
Damn it.
Got one, sir.
Find the crew. I'm going after her.
Find the crew. Got it.
И куда Джокер пошел? В стену?
Hey,
А,
You used me as bait?
Go.
You used me as bait! Did you see that? Savior of the Citadel uses Brittle Bones guy as bait.
Bro.
а чем мы стреляем вообще? Пистолет с глушителем? Серьезно? А, Брукс вон там что-то отвисает. Стрелять из глушителя, чтобы избегать обнаружения. А как это вообще вы представляете? Во-во-во-во-во, присядь ты, твою мать. Ага. Стоит высунуться, нас тут сразу же и порадуют.
Did you see that? Savior of the Citadel uses Brittle Bones.
Bro. Hang on.
Так, хорошо, с этим мы разобрались. Так. Ау. А эти дроны так специально всегда будут делать? А где... Вот, спасибо, мой щит. Так, а вот один... У меня патроны кончились. Испытываются сложности. Где мне взять патронов? Вероятно, нигде. Ладно, просто давайте бежим к Брукс.
Staying down.
Оу, Брукс подстрелили. Ой-ой. Слегка свалились с ресторана. Ауч. Ну, мы и не с таких высот падали. Но при этом мы без брони, без всего. В гражданском мы еще не дрались. Ну, хоть пистолет с нами сварился, осталось патроны найти к нему.
Commander, I found a secure terminal. Are you okay down there?
Yep.
Такое.
Feeling good.
А, и панацелина у нас тоже нет.
You got hit.
I know. I used Medigel. A lot of it. All of it, actually. And now everything is a little bit bouncy.
I think you used too much.
So, can I help with anything?
Alert CSEC. I'll look for a way out.
warning. CSEC has ordered a lockdown in this area.
Так. А, что бы это ни значило. Просто объяснение, почему здесь какие-то рабочие есть.
I see some sky cars across the gap. Maybe a landing pad.
I'm checking the area. Transportation, no. Food, no. Laundry. Ah, it's a sky car lot. Station Motors.
Get a shuttle over there. I'll find a way across.
Okay, right. So, it turns out CSEC has the whole area locked down. It's gonna be a tiny bit tricky to
А
get
так,
to
а
the
куда
shuttle.
дальше-то?
Keep at it, Brooks.
Oh, also, stay off your comm. Well, except for me. It's hacked. That's probably how they found you.
Who are these guys?
I don't know. They really don't seem to like you.
Yeah.
А, вон
I'm
туда
sensing
можно
that.
пойти.
Caution, this area is under active repair.
Какая-то морозилка. Здорово. Ты не против? Да, я тут пройду, спасибо.
CSEC has shut the doors. What's going on? Security alert. CSEC has restricted all travel within
I need to
this
get to my
area.
shop. CSEC shut the whole area down.
Advance team screwed it up. Shepard was unarmed. Man, those guys are idiots.
Если мы будем убивать наемников из пистолета с глушителем, то мы можем избежать обнаружения. Ненавижу стелс.
Shepard's over here. Shepard's over here.
А, все, мы не избежали обнаружения. Я ж просто вышел. И уже огреб сразу. Ну ладно, поехали. Будем защищать, что защищается. А, у нас ни здоровья, ни щитов. Можно мне хоть щиты, пожалуйста, обратно? Спасибо. Собака, вы подумайте, а? Все, конец, сейчас помру. Помер. Да, сейчас будет непростенько. В целом, ладно, пусть они... А, смотрите, я его подчинил, но ничего страшного не произошло. Пока что. Сраный дрон. Да твою мать. Я опять уперся в какую-то стенку вместо того, чтобы продвинуться нормально дальше. И все получилось не так, как я хотел. Ой-ой. О, привет. Вот от кого-то там спрятался, объясни мне. Так, прекрасно, я их зачистил. О, там еще и снайпер поехал. Сейчас помру. И помер. Они закидали меня гранатами. А, и каждый раз начинать в этот момент сначала придется. Сомнительная история. Да серьезно, твою ж мать. Так, ну мы снова живы, а патронов у нас снова нет.
Hang on. Joker mentioned staff analyst Brooks, yes?
А вот
That's her.
патроны, хорошо.
Everybody play nice.
Want to make a difference? Citadel security needs you. Apply today.
Так, мы погибли вот здесь в прошлый раз. Давайте попробуем не погибнуть в этот раз. А собака, ты подумай, я передумал сюда идти. Давайте пойдем с этой стороны. Поможет это нам как-нибудь? Ой-ой-ой. Ну, смотрите, ну мы пока живы. Still alive. Сзади никто к нам прийти не может, правильно? Собака. Чё так больно-то? Во. Пусть снайпер позанимается ими. Так, у меня патроны кончились. То есть все, что я теперь могу, это тупо деформациями только их закидывать и перегрузками. Ну и возможно, немножко господства. Блин, с таким медленной перезагрузкой это будет капец как не быстро. Оп. Так, хорошо, мы дошли патроны. Где эта собака? Это дрянь. Убежала. Умри, тварь.
Good to hear. Things are a little dicey.
Так, тут ничего интересного. А, вот еще патроны лежат. Давайте-ка прихватим. Да, лишним не будет точно. По пути грабить всех подряд, это что же, святое дело.
Try to override.
О, нормально. Откуда они стреляют? Я их не...
Thought I'd make things more interesting.
I see. Did you sustain cranial damage in the fall, Commander? Shepard, Brooks sent me the nav point for the Sky Car line.
have guns that don't like me.
That's not helpful. Commander, it would really be great.
Блин, их разговоры это прям
Hey, they call
одна
me.
из лучших частей всей этой миссии. Та-та-та. Аж ты умрешь уже, спасибо. Нет? Ты жив? Нет, не жив. Уберите сраные дроны, надоели. Там снайпер появился. Где она? Блин, один снайпер, и мне конец. Ну? Вот твою мать. У меня один патрон. Я буду его экономить по максимуму. Ну, или какое-то время. О, еще патрона. Откуда? А, понял откуда. И у меня снова только один патрон. А эта снайперка где-то тут. Где она? Твою мать. Вот она. Там кто-то еще появился, да? Еще один снайпер, их двое теперь. Вот, хорошо, мы ее подчинили. Может, она это порешает подружку? Вон она, бежит, вот она. Я веду ее. Только без патронов это довольно проблематичная история. Вот так. Теперь мы хоть в нее швыряться можем. Мы не попадаем, но стараемся. Так, патроны, хорошо, живем. О, может, мы все-таки на новую броню накупим в конце этой миссии.
Can't believe Shepard got past the walkway.
Блин, все магазины полутали. Такие мы, блин, молодцы. Панацелин бы мне не помешал, если честно. Так. Господи, господство прекрасная способность. На безумии я не знаю, как бы я проходил это все без господства. Мне так нравится смотреть, как они сами друг друга убивают. Ага. Шел в жопу дрон. Смерть. Так у меня, блин, те патроны. Так. Этого мы починили. О, патроны, хорошо. А в кого они стреляют? Если я тут. О, Лиара. Она нашла нас наконец-то.
Having having a bad day, Shepard?
Чуть-чуть.
You could say that.
Landing pad is over there, but it's behind a locked gate.
Let's look for a control panel.
I like your outfit. Control panel, right.
В
I
смысле, мы
heard you
же...
fell through a fish tank.
We'll talk about it later.
A shame. I quite liked that restaurant.
We'll talk about it later.
Так. И чё не так?
Stand back.
One moment. Hello. Could you please open the gate? Thank you.
Please leave.
Смешной волос.
Well, I could have done that.
Так, а где мы видели валялись патроны? Я ж только что видел, что они там где-то были. Должны быть. Так, а мы Ляре что-нибудь там прокачать можем? О, да, смотрите, мы и можем дофига всего прокачать. А мы себе ничего прокачать не можем. Ой-ой. Эффектное появление Рекса. Откуда он здесь вообще взялся?
Rex? What are you doing here?
Just butting heads with the council over Krogan expansion.
Пулемет. Пулемет это хорошо. Блин, Рекс как играбельный персонаж, ну ничего себе. Он же, получается, не был им, начиная с первой части.
Joker, we lost our ride. Where are you?
On my way. Picked up Brooks. Figured you'd have a few questions.
Good call.
Commander, did C-Sec find you?
Нам надо прожить 40 секунд еще.
What?
Little busy right now.
Right, sorry. We'll be there soon.
Almost there, Commander. Hang on.
Еще 30 секунд. Не, ну в целом мы очень даже успешно справляемся. Ой-ой. Или успешно справлялся. Да. Я поверил в себя и благополучно умер. Я молодец.
Rex, I'm a professional. It's not a no.
Commander,
Joker, we lost our ride. Where are you?
on my way. Picked up Brooks. Figured you'd have a few questions.
Good call.
Там Рекс помер, что ли? Зачем он это сделал? Так, ладно. Повторять маневр, наверное, не обязательно.
Commander, did C-Sec find you? Are you okay?
Yes and no. Mercs in a C-Sec shuttle.
What?
Little busy right now.
Right. Right, sorry. We'll
Ух ты, это что такое?
be there soon.
Ау. Эта херня берет и сбивает мне щит прям,
Almost there, Commander.
как и
Hang
всегда.
on.
Great place to fight. Lots to destroy.
Не-не-не-не-не. Давайте без всяких приколов. Я не хочу помирать. Пожалуйста, нет.
Get to the shuttle.
Пока я где? Выбрались. Вроде бы. Юху. Ну, по крайней мере, мы убежали от нападающих. Это уже, наверное, прогресс.
Someone want to tell me what's going on here?
Who were those mercenaries? They were heavily armed and using C-sec shuttles.
I don't know. I've never seen them before.
I can't believe you survived all that. They had guns and grenades and those drone things.
It's all right. I'm calling Commander Bailey. See what's going on with CSEC.
Okay, that sounds... Wait! Wouldn't that just make whoever you contact a target too?
She's right, Shepard. Until we know more, it's a huge risk.
Okay. For now, we run this ourselves.
Right. Ourselves. On our own. Outside the law. Okay.
Brooks, it's okay. I know this is a lot to deal with.
I got shot. I got Medigel, but still, I took a desk job explicitly to not get shot. And you killed 100 guys with a pistol!
Well, yes, that did happen.
I mean, who does that? Well, you, I guess. But besides you. They said the Medigel might make me jumpy. Do I seem jumpy?
How did you get mixed up in this?
I monitored data for Alliance intel to prevent fraud and hacking of officer IDs. Like, someone using an Admiral's pass to get into a nightclub on the Citadel when that Admiral is fighting on Tuchanka. I wrote a tracking program. It's really neat. I named it Mr. Biscuits, after my cat.
Brooks.
Right, sorry. Anyway, my program detected a breach in your classified files. Soon, everything we had on you was compromised. Personnel files, mission reports, everything.
Since when does hacking personnel records involve heavy weapon fire?
Think of what criminals could do if they had Shepard's military access codes. Or Spectre codes, even.
Explains why they need you dead, Shepard. Nothing to stop them till the damage is done.
Okay. Let's figure out who they are and shut them down. Ideas?
Maybe. That pistol you picked up.
For such a tiny thing, it packs a punch. Never seen anything like it before.
Nor have I. Let me see if I can dig something up.
Well, you can try. But I should warn you, I haven't found anything yet, and I've been digging pretty deep.
I'm sure you have. Glyph.
Collating relevant intel for review, Dr. Tassoni.
Thanks.
All right, the hour's on point. What about the rest of the crew?
Yeah, what about those slackers?
Кстати, да, где все?
You've been busy.
I found some folks who actually like being shot at.
О,
Permission to come aboard, Shepard?
а вот и все остальные прогульщики.
Okay, later, when this is over and everything is settled, we are gonna talk about this bait thing.
Back during my pilgrimage, I used to walk around near that sushi place and watch the fish through the window. I knew they'd never let me inside, but I think to myself, someday, when I've proven my worth to the galaxy, I'll go there for dinner. And then, you broke their floor.
Do they even have food you can eat there?
Not the point, Shepard.
Glad Liara's on this. If anybody can sift through a mountain of boring stuff to find that one critical clue, it's her.
Эшли, ты не смешная даже тут.
The restaurant attack has made the news. Civilian casualties seem to have been restricted to fish.
Блин, даже Иди смешнее, чем Эшли. А.
Nothing beats having a Krogan bodyguard, huh? Had a buddy like that once. No, not so much a buddy, really. More of a prisoner who helped us. It's a long story, man. Anyway, Brooke, she's kind of cute. Think she's on the market?
О боже, Джеймс.
Shepard, I've found something. We can gather the team whenever you're ready.
Так, а мы со всеми поговорили? О, вот Кортес.
Let that be a lesson. You sneak off to a dinner date with another man, you get shot at.
Ой. Тут еще кто-то есть? Вернее, кто-то же еще где-то должен быть. Нет? О, Явик.
Commander, in my cycle, when we fled combat by falling through tanks containing aquatic animals, we usually... Oh, right. We never did. Boy, trailblazer.
Сучка.
Bet you never saw a shuttle get taken down like that before. I still got it.
О да, Рекс, о да. Текс. А пистолетик-то, кстати. А где он? Паладин, фаланга. А, вот этот с глушителем. Офигеть, там урона. Давайте на него еще что-нибудь навесим. Давайте еще увеличим ему урон. Урон от ближнего боя, нахрена нам? Урон умениями на 10%. А давайте. Вот так пусть будет. Ну и ППшечку надо взять на всякий случай. Пусть будет. А то кто его знает? Парус.
So, what was it, Shepard? 5 minutes before someone started shooting at you? On the other hand, we get this cool secret hideout to hang out in. Unless the bad guys look at the window.
Так, ну мы вроде со всеми поговорили. Хотя, по идее, тут Саманта еще должна быть где-то. Или Саманту не позвали? Видимо, Саманту не позвали. Ну и ладно.
I've made some progress. Would you like me to call the meeting?
Do it.
Так вот для чего здесь этот стол.
We have a lead. I called in some favors to run a trace on the gun. It led me to a casino owner named Elijah Khan. He's been suspected of using his profits to smuggle weapons onto the Citadel. Immediately after the attempt on Shepard's life, Khan made an interesting call.
I'm cutting you off. I'm returning your down payment now. What's the problem? Turn on a vid screen. When I sell a gun, I don't want it showing up on the nightly news.
Логично.
You won't be linked to me. Save it. Our association is terminated. And if you even think of coming after me, I've got info on you ready for prime time. So you ponder that. Khan out.
So that's our identity thief.
Looks like he's got an ID disguiser. Those things are a pain in the ass to get around.
Did you get anything on the mercenaries who attacked us?
They're a private military corporation called Cat-6. As most of you know, Cat-6 is an Alliance nickname for dishonorable discharges.
Ouch.
Many have criminal records, histories of steroid abuse, and other charming features. No doubt hired by the thief, not by Khan.
That phone call was pretty damning stuff. How'd you get it?
It involved the weapons biometric data, Solarian intelligence, and a Hanar prostitute with camera implants.
Seriously?
No, but the truth is boring.
А жаль, ханарская проститутка бы нам очень пригодилась.
That would take some extremely smooth talking. If he sees you, he'll probably assume you're looking for revenge. The casino has a panic room. Chances are he'll have gone to ground there. Edie can give us programs to hack the door, but the cameras and guards complicate things.
Yeah. Khan could disappear. Or worse, if his guards ever open fire, normal people could get hit. Like I did.
She's right. We can't risk spooking it. We go in quiet. Small team. No gunplay.
Dr. Tassoni, this evening the casino will be hosting a charity event to assist war refugees.
Как удобно.
Purchase some tickets, Glyph. Then call up a layout of the building.
Score. So, how close can you get? You don't usually put a back door in a panic room.
This air shaft bypasses the security gate and ends up in storage. From there, the panic room's door camera can be disabled.
Too convenient. There's gonna be alarms all over that shaft.
I believe I have some countermeasures that may help. I'll know more once we're inside.
Who will go in this shaft? They need to be small in size.
Yeah, that's not me. How many snacks of roast ferret leg?
I suspect my suit's built-in tech would be picked up by security sensors.
Тоже логично.
My presence in the casino would arouse suspicion. Mechs are not allowed, since they can have cheating software.
What you need is somebody trained in zero emissions tech. No electronics, no metal, just undetectable polymers. We had a course back at Op End, disabling a bomb with these little tweezers. See, the bomb was filled with shaving cream.
All right. You're in.
What? No. What?
You said it yourself. We've all got too much tech.
But I managed to get shot just coming to talk to you. Now I'm supposed to hack my way into a safe room?
We'll be backing you up. The second you hit something you can't handle, we'll cover you.
If that's settled, it looks like there's one last hurdle to get us inside.
Which is?
Black tie required.
Так, Иди брать нельзя. Кого мы возьмем второго? Пусть будет Рекс. Хочу увидеть Рекса в смокинге. Плюс пока есть такая возможность, надо провести с ним побольше времени.
I look ridiculous.
Think of it like camouflage. You don't want to scare the prey.
Then we need to find bigger prey.
Okay, this is good. Everyone looks at the Krogan, nobody looks at me. I'll get to the ventilation shaft. Wish me luck.
Liara, you have any input?
I'm here, Shepard. Edie and I will keep in contact in case we're needed. Khan has a lot of surveillance set up. I'd mingle with the guests if you want to look normal.
Okay, Rex. Time to meet the riffraff.
Давайте смешиваться с гостями.
I love roulette. Every minute is more exciting than the next.
Should I point out the flaw in that statement?
Oh, are you like one of those detail people? Come on, even diamonds have flaws, but that doesn't make them less valuable.
Miss, where exactly were you educated?
Online. You can take these courses, and it teaches you responsibility because you do the grading.
Какая прелесть. Не, с охраной разговаривать мы не будем.
Commander, I'm upstairs by the grate leading to the shaft, but there's a problem. Can you meet me?
Окей.
I heard your advice is so good at psychic. So what's gonna happen to me in the next few minutes?
Okay, right, just like we thought. There's an alarm on the grate.
We'll have to bypass it.
Dr. Tassoni gave me this to pass to you. It's a resonance emitter lens. It should let you see security grids and wiring.
Как удобно.
Good. I'll follow the wiring to a junction box, splice it, and disable the alarm.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
The lens is working.
Good. Follow the blue wiring. In case it needs to be said, don't try to bypass a camera while you're being...
I see a junction in the wall, but there's a camera watching it.
Shepard, I'm sending a hack to your Omni tool. It will fool the camera, but it'll self-delete after a few seconds.
Got it.
Во, нормас.
The splice is in.
Good. I've got the grate open, and in we go. Act casual. This could take a while.
You know, I respect
Enjoying the party?
young people party. I drink. Tonight it's ring call on the rocks.
That stuff can put you down for the count.
I just lost a staggering amount of income. This puts things in perspective.
You need a few credits for a ride home or anything?
Oh no, it's not like that. You know about all those helium-3 facilities that are getting wiped out?
I've flown by a few.
Now, to put it in layman's terms, most of those facilities were mine.
Окей. Шепард хотя бы пытается танцевать. Ха, Рекс тоже. Они танцуют одинаково. Какая прелесть.
Drinks are what do you have?
Nothing too crazy. I want to be able to walk a straight line.
Thespian Temple coming up.
Are Asari drinks usually mild?
Not all of them. Mr. Khan had us put out some gelatin shots earlier. Also Asari. They kick like a shotgun.
О.
What?
There's a guard right below me.
Don't panic. I'll get his attention.
Так, а тут что? Банкомат?
The camera saw me.
Okay. No problem. Maybe if you mingle and look casual?
No, seriously. Have you ever tried?
Enjoying the
Что-то я
party?
это...
Like
Все?
adrenaline in my heart.
Все чисто? А, это вот эта камера. Палит. Я хотел банкомат ограбить. Вот так лучше. А где Брукс-то?
Interesting. You're not mingling and you're not betting. What's your game?
The name's Roland Quarn. The game, Commander Shepard, is hearts and minds.
Care to elaborate?
Most people in this casino are here for a good cause. Others are just here to be seen. Phonies, if you will. They have money they won't miss. Others who are not myself need it. So, the honorable thing to do is part them from this money.
So you're a con man?
Con men leave their marks angry. Con artists leave them smiling.
Что бы это все не значило.
I see the security gate.
Okay, that's great. But we gotta wait on that until I reach the end of the duct.
Так. Нам надо вот эту камеру вырубить. Прекрасно.
Suspicious activity. My
Ой.
floor.
Ой-ой.
Spotted me. I'm debating whether I should report you to security.
Oh, I like a good debate.
Would you be so smug if I got you thrown out of here?
Так, а как их... Вот этот меня спалил, а как от него
Evening,
избавиться?
officer.
Sir.
The thing about Solarian parties is, they all do it too well.
I don't follow.
Commander, the guard's still there at the base
Вон. Ага, ей вот этот мешает.
Excuse me. I think I saw someone doing drugs in the men's room.
I see. Were you able to identify the substance used?
Red sand.
Dispatch, we've got a sand tripper in the bathrooms.
Have they tried to compromise the games biotically?
Unknown at this time. Moving to confront. Send backup. We're taking care of it, sir. Appreciate the help. You have a good night now.
Так, хорошо, мы его убрали.
Thanks, Commander. I'll see if I can get to the panic room.
And I'll get back to blending in. Slow and steady. We'll get to Khan.
Attention, beds are locked. Attention. Come on, Tiger Bite. Bring it home.
You got a lot riding on him?
He's my boy. Picked him up at a shelter. Whoever let him go had no eye for racers. He can outrun anything he can't outfight, and outfight anything he can't outrun.
What are the odds on?
Enough to pay for my kids' tuition.
Неплохо.
No, I'm not running for Citadel Council. I'm running for Zakara Ward City Council.
I've had bad experiences with politicians.
Who hasn't? That's why I'm running. I got sick of leaders with ties to terra firma or Cerberus or worse.
Oh?
The ward needs refugee facilities. It needs security, it needs jobs, it needs everything. And hopefully, with a friend like Elijah Khan backing me, I can make it happen.
Ну, это ты так думаешь.
Why, hello, love. Isn't the turnout amazing? I wasn't sure anyone would show up.
We pull together when we have to.
I feel so bad for the humans. If you need a place to stay or anything, you just let me know.
I have a place to stay now, but thanks.
So you had nothing before that? How brave of you to endure, dear.
The humans are so resilient. Like that phrase of theirs, stiff one in the lips?
Stiff upper lip.
Right, of course. What did I say?
Странные мадамы.
I'm all for that, but if I'm not trying to win, where's the challenge?
In taking the house, dear. Like I always say, each must try to give as much as she can, then give as much as she can.
Oops.
Talk to me, Brooks.
I've got a pressure pad and an obstruction detector ahead. I can't disable them from here.
Okay. Edie, I need a tech solution. Brooks, stay put. We'll find some junctions and take down the sensors.
Okay.
И чего, и куда?
There's a junction by the
О.
roulette wheels, but it's inflamed.
Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй.
You, tough guy? Perfect. I need an opinion on
Потом. Потом. Наблюдение. Ага.
I can get his attention, say when.
Ой, иди отвлекай его.
I'm going to have to see some credentials.
I think I did it.
Testing the obstruction detector. I think we're okay. Follow the red wiring.
Так, да, что-то я застрял в толпе. Так, давайте вот сюда пойдем по красному проводу, и он ведет в никуда. Так. Так, там мы были, значит, в эту сторону. Ага. И тут тупик.
I'm at a junction.
Attention.
There's a
Вот.
camera and a guard.
I'll just be here. Trying not to
You don't need to call for backup. I'm just looking for a game that isn't crap. We, like to be prepared, sir.
Так, все получилось.
Storage room, great.
Be careful, Brooks. Brooks?
Hey, Commander.
What? What happened?
Infrared laser hooked up to a silent alarm. I didn't get it in time. Shepard, I'll call the responding guard to say it was a false alarm. But you must stall him before he reaches Brooks.
А где он?
Hey! Just calm down. I'm trying to do 3 different things here. Barrows?
Sir, we checked out the alarm in storage. It's nothing. Minor accident.
Find out who tripped it and get them in my office by end of shift. Now you. What'd you need?
I'm sorry, are you with security? I thought you were a friend of mine. You've got the same suit.
You. Enjoy your evening.
You're clear, Brooks.
Thanks, Commander. I'll see if I can get to the panic room.
Так, нам надо снова... Так, кто там хотел узнать мнение простого народа? Вот она.
Can't stay away, can you?
What can I say? I'm a masochist.
Oh, no kidding! I'm a
Ah.
Scorpio! We'll get along great.
Точно, это умная девочка. Что еще она из себя выдаст? Ничего? Ладно. Тут у нас что? Рулетка. Так, ну, смотрите, мы можем поставить на одиночный номер, на красное или на цифры. Давайте от 0 до 10.
Right. Have you bypassed the camera back there?
И сюда. Ну, как бы любая цифра точно выиграет. И на красное. О, красное, 19. 2 из 3 выиграли. Мы ничего не выиграли, мы только просадили кучу денег. Блин.
Have a little faith.
Так. Что-то мы его не там закоротили. Сейчас, пусть он уйдет в дальний угол. Вот. Твою мать. Как это получилось? Все, отвали.
You call that guarding? Is there a problem you'd like to report, sir?
Да твою ж мать, как ты задолбал. Ну все же нормально было. Может, сначала этого?
You call that guarding? Is there a problem you'd like to report, sir?
Так. Давай быстрее, быстрее, быстрее. Прекрасно. А в эту сторону никто не смотрит. Изи.
Khan, I'm not here to threaten you. We need to talk.
What the hell?
You got me dressed up like this, and someone else got to do the shooting. Rex not happy.
Commander, there's a deletion order on the terminal.
Damn it.
Everything's been wiped. I don't know if it was him or the killer or... When I tripped that alarm, did I screw this up? What are you looking for?
Mistakes. Thought so. Whoever it was had to do this fast. They wiped the terminal, but not the comm.
Oh, so we can take the comm back to the safe house to scan it, or...
Elijah, come crawling back.
Guess again.
You. I see you've recovered from flopping on the floor like a fish.
You'll need to do better than that. The last guy that trash-talked me was a few kilometers taller than you.
Brave. I thought as much, but it won't matter. You have nothing. All you can do is wait for the hammer to fall.
Why do this? What did I do to you?
I'm gonna take everything you have and everything you are.
Damn it. Sorry, Commander. There wasn't enough time to trace the call.
We're not finished. Pull out the data drives.
The ones that got wiped? You think we can find something?
With Edie, anything's possible. The sooner we get them to her, the sooner we can track down this threat.
Как ситуация закручивается-то?
Hell of a party. Almost as good as Krogan do it. Doesn't count unless the host dies at the end.
It wasn't a total loss. Brooks, work with Edie to see if there's anything useful on those drives.
Here's hoping. I'll let you know what we find, Commander.
Так, а мы пока можем с командой пообщаться, да?
Damn, Commander. You can't even attend a party without someone ending up dead. You know, if I can just find some chow around here, you think a pad like this would be stocked?
Да, что-то умное из тебя вряд ли получится выдать.
We could go for some food while we wait. Too bad you shot the hell out of the best sushi place in the Citadel, huh?
Вы все не успокаиваетесь, да?
I hope Brooks and Edie can find something on the drive.
Same here.
Тали вот вроде смирилась.
I look pretty damn good in a fancy dress, Commander. I'm gonna need an occasion to wear it.
I'll see what I can do.
Ты душная. Брать тебя с собой нет, спасибо.
I hear it was quite the party, even if things didn't go exactly as planned. At least you didn't come away empty-handed.
Ну, можно и так сказать.
Dan, you certainly filled out that tux nicely. Take me along next time. We'll skip the espionage and just stick to dinner.
Ну, это не так должно работать.
A few months ago, I had a chance to sit down with one of Earth's most decorated soldiers, Admiral David Anderson.
I think we've got something, Commander.
I am glad to see my physical proximity was not necessary to the success of the mission, Shepard.
Let's see what you find before we call it a win.
Я еще не со всеми поговорил. Так. Я так понимаю, если они места не меняли, то наверху будет Явик и Рекс.
Commander, instead of infiltrating the casino using a disguise, it would have been better to hold all the primitives hostage, threaten them with death, and shoot them until they gave you what you wanted. Next time, I will gladly assist.
Ладно.
Never thought we'd need to get dressed up to hunt down some mercs. Make it a rule to never fight wearing pajamas.
Any life or death encounters with fish aquariums this time? No? Too bad. I can hear Vega's stomach rumbling from here.
Прелесть. Так, давайте узнаем, что они там нашли.
Commander, Edie and I have been analyzing those drives. I think we found something if you're ready.
Let's hear it.
Though the data's root structure was erased, the logic integrity remains viable.
Edie has an incredible talent for this stuff. I know she's an AI, but even still. We found an encrypted communication from a few days ago. Just need another minute to crack it.
A whole minute? Edie here could shave that down to 5 seconds.
I thought it best to allow Staff Analyst Brooks a chance to improve her decryption skills.
And now you've lost her chance to show off.
Like she needs it. You're the crew of the Normandy. You're legends to the rest of the Alliance.
Legends can be good or bad. Which are we?
You're the kind that people look up to. The kind they owe their lives to.
How come everyone's always shooting at us?
I think it's mostly you, Rex. The bigger the target, the bigger the, a target.
You're saying I've gained weight?
It just means there's more of the legend to love.
And the camaraderie, the friendship. I think that's your secret weapon.
It's all just part of the job.
Wait. Job? You mean the rest of you are getting paid for this?
Here we go. Wow. Those mercs who were after you, they bought a lot of weapons. Like, big ones.
Max, what do they need that kind of firepower for?
It appears this drone is preparing to rebel.
I have just monitored the Commander's Spectre access code in use at the Citadel archives.
Punch it up.
The archives are going into emergency lockdown. Whoever's hacking your records is there right now.
What do we know about the place?
Council keeps sensitive historical information there. Real hush-hush. Even my old CSEC clearance never got me in.
Then we'll find our own way in. Gear up and let's... What's with the Volas?
Oh, pizza delivery guy. I got the munchies.
Double pepperoni.
These archives are huge. You'll have a lot of ground to cover. Shame you can't bring everyone.
Who says we can't? All hands on deck for this one.
Hell yeah. But, who gets to take point with you?
Who's going to pay the bill?
Боже, как же я обожаю эту миссию. Весь этот юмор, это вот прям, ну, то, что нужно. Со мной, блин. Давайте Гарус. Нет, не Гарус. Давайте Рекса. Ну, нам надо же погулять с Рексом, пока есть такая возможность. Кем мы проходили первую часть? Это был Рекс и Ляра или Рекс и Тали? А в целом и пофиг, пусть будет Рекс и Гарус. Рекс, возьми, пожалуйста, нормальный пистолет в руки. Как бы нам нужна вся боевая мощь. О, вот так. А у тебя тут наш пулеметик и вдова. Почему у нас ничего на вдову не сделано? Пусть будет вот так. Тут все ок. Гарусу. Давайте так. Подождите, мы уже вкачивали все это Рексу, нет? Пу-пу-пу. Пу-пу-пу.
The facility is located below the wards. Maybe a direct breach for maximum surprise?
I like it. Sounds like you're learning the ropes.
Hell, hang out
Так.
with us long enough and you'll learn.
Блин, я остался в этой левой броне. Черт. Вот дерьмо. Я не хотел быть в этой броне. Я забыл вернуться на ту нужную.
The archives are somewhere below us. It could be pretty tricky to get in there.
Not really.
Ну ладно. В этом говне побродим.
Krogan first. See you at the party, princesses.
Моделька цитадели.
Not this again. take cover.
In the old days, we had a
Так.
5 minutes before a mission went down.
Чем ты стреляешь? Вот с этим малышом драться будем. Как бы он помощнее, чем паладин будет. О, все наши друзья стреляют.
That's enough. Drop your weapons, or this won't end well for her.
You bastard.
All right.
Как-то нас очень оперативно и быстро схватили.
Whatever you think you're getting away with, there's nowhere you can run, nowhere you can hide where we can't find you. Hide? Why? I'm Commander Shepard. I never hide.
Uh-huh. So that's how it's gonna be.
А у него броня-то поинтереснее, чем у нас. Помоднее, я бы сказал.
Who are you? You weren't the only Shepard that Cerberus brought back to life. But at least one of us will finally do something with it. Where did you come from? The same DNA as you.
A clone.
Cerberus spared no expense resurrecting you. With me, I was created for spare parts, in case you needed another arm, or a heart, or a lung. Where have you been this whole time? In a coma, until I woke up 6 months ago. While you were in a jail cell on Earth, I was learning to be human. Amazing what a person can do with enough neural implants. If you're really me, then we're on the same team. We're not even in the same league. Did the elusive man send you? No. He abandoned me when he had what he wanted. You.
Then why try to kill us?
Because I don't have his memories. I'd never fool my supposed friends. The ones who abandoned their duty to join the cult of Shepard. Like you, Garrus Vicarian. You're nothing more than a burnt-out cop past his prime.
And you're just a pale imitation of the real thing.
I'm the real thing perfected. I'm you without the wear and tear, Shepard. The doubts, failures. I'm the lone wolf you were always meant to be. Without the emotional baggage holding me back.
No one will ever believe you're Shepard.
They will when I'm flying his ship. This is Shepard. Initiate Normandy lockdown. Transmitting command codes now.
Huh?
Good idea. Too bad the signal was blocked. Trainer, this is Shepard. Prep the Normandy for emergency departure. We're leaving. I'm setting the command codes now.
Acknowledged. We'll get underway.
It'll
У нас
be
еще и
a cold
корабль
day in
пытаются
hell before
угнать.
someone steals my ship. It's not stealing if I'm you. Execute them. The cult of Shepard ends today.
Ауч. Куча битого стекла.
We still got everyone? Where's everyone else?
Господи, с кем драться-то? Как она там... А, она еще... Ау.
Catchphrase or something, Rex?
Thought I'd try it out. Uncle Ergon has a present for you.
You're dead.
We're clear. Now where'd the other you go?
He's pushing into the archives. Stay in your groups. Team Mako, you're on point.
Right. What's a Mako? Something we could use right about now.
Team Hammerhead, cover the flank.
Got it. And the Mako's got nothing on the Hammerhead.
Welcome to the Citadel Archives. All visitors must obtain council permission to enter. Access to the research alcoves is limited to regular business hours.
Так, аптечка тоже пригодится.
Big place.
Shepard, what do you think your clone is looking for in here?
At this point, anything's possible.
Like waking up and finding out you have a clone?
I don't want to talk.
Right. At least not until we've all had a stiff drink.
How are we gonna find anything in this place?
Flip,
Yes, Commander.
track the target. Give me updates on its location.
What is the nature of the target?
He looks like me.
Then I have found the target.
No.
Какое задание,
it's
такой
another.
результат.
Now get going.
At once, Commander.
Это Кортес там, что ли, с ними бегает? Он-то тут как оказался. Или они прям вообще всех взяли с собой? Мужик, хочу нормальный костюм переодеться, а не в этот. Но пистолетик и правда офигенный.
Shepard, step onto that platform, and we can lower you from here. Now, if you get into the bowl, we can move you across.
Ого.
Accessing vault T91.
Check this out. Says this gun was part of the first contact war. Year 2157.
First time my people met your Shepard. Naturally, bullets were involved.
Relevant data uploaded. Research outcomes.
Commander, the other you is searching for something 200 meters ahead.
Got it.
Fighting your own clone. Pretty crazy, even by our standards.
Useful, though. Anything you don't want to do, Shepard? Let them handle it. So, like a personal butler?
I don't want to talk about it.
Right. Don't let your clone do it.
Dagger Squad, I need more time to reach the wall. Keep Shepard off my back or I'll have your head. Shepard sounds like a real asshole.
I'd quit if he was my commander.
О, я успел ее поймать. Да боже мой, даже я попаду в него.
You're dead.
On our way. We've got Shepard squads.
Where do you think?
Eliminate them. I need more time.
Да, твою мать.
Go. I'll cover you. Move.
Now they're just fighting dirty.
Ну да, на лестницах же никто не стреляет.
This is Shepard. We need.
That's why I love hanging out with you guys. Why shoot something once when you can shoot it 46 more times?
The other me can't be far. Keep up the pressure and we'll try to surround him. Let's move.
Так, патронов как-то маловато.
Year 2157 CE. First contact war. Turian interrogation.
Can you imagine the history in this place? Must stretch back thousands of years.
I just wonder what the other me is looking for in here?
Совет?
700 CE. Krogan rebellions attack
Ага.
on Council, Vault K-306. This is the only visual record of Krogan Overlord Krennic's attack on the Council. Audio follows.
You mess with Shepard.
This is Hammerhead! Enemy contact ahead, Shepard!
Uncle Earnhardt has a present for you! Someone can try!
Ой-ой.
That had to hurt!
А где снайпер-то? Был снайпер и кончился.
I think we got them all. Or, I mean, the rest of you did.
Or the Krogan did.
Hammerhead and Mako, keep pushing ahead.
On it.
Фига он такой переворачивался и умер. Прям в кувырке.
Now who's the dead one?
Battle of the Citadel. Get Dreadnought attack. Vault X5.
Attention, low-life mercenary loyalists. Save the beast, and we'll accept your surrender.
Say pretty, please. Maybe Rex will take a break.
Try it, and we'll see.
У него пулемет. Пулемет как-то это не классно.
Please cease hostile action. I believe this will benefit from a mutual exchange of data. Additionally, the term floating does not encompass all of my primary functions. One day, I too hope to possess combat.
Where do you think you're going, Princess?
В принципе, и так можно.
Commander, I have cataloged 18 previously unknown historical events.
Where's the target, Bled?
He is searching for a secret vault. He did not wish to be disturbed.
What?
I thought he was you.
Go find him again.
Stupid machine.
О, здорово.
Team Mako here, we're on it.
Team Hammerhead here.
800-pound Brooks.
Put him in the ground.
Я, пожалуй, присяду.
And you end up in a mech fight. You're welcome, Team Mako.
Love watching those things explode.
Так, надо бы патроны найти снова. Так, вон остальные бегут.
Commander, a large contingent of soldiers calling themselves Razor Squad is just ahead. They wish to inflict bodily harm on you. Also, I discovered an Elcor mating totem in Vault 347B. Fascinating.
You mess with Shepard, you mess with me.
Team Mako here. Show Team Hammerhead how it's done.
Hammerhead here. You guys are just copying us. Mako here. If we were, we wouldn't be getting anything.
Ничего не видно.
Uncle Earnhardt has a present for you.
Вот патроны и кончились благополучно.
7 years of service. A sabbatical to the planet of your choice can be arranged.
That had to hurt.
Ой-ой-ой. Так, хорошо. Все?
Looks like I saved everyone's ass again.
Hammerhead and Mako, keep pushing ahead.
Right! I might throw up a little bit now, if that's okay with everyone.
Commander, the other you wishes to pass on a message.
Shepard, save yourself the trouble. Once I have what I came here for, you won't matter anymore. Now go, drone. Deliver it. The next person who says that is fired.
Где? Кто с кем дерется-то? Они как-то так вот сами уничтожают всех без моего участия.
Hammerhead, do you copy?
There's Team Mako.
We'll try to clear a path, Commander. Hammerhead's gone ahead.
О, привет. Так, а вон туда проход же нам, наверное, нужен или как? Или куда? А, вот тут кто-то еще есть. Что они все не успокаиваются.
Team Mako, we're coming up behind. What's your status? Mako, where are you?
О, это же мы.
Year 2183 CE. First human spectre deliberations. Vault SH1.
Commander Shepard's recent accomplishments are not...
Commander, do you copy?
What's your status?
The other U is jamming our radios. Hammerhead and Mako are trying to get ahead and cut him off. But I've been hit and need help. Please, hurry.
А?
That can't be good. Brooks, the vault sealed us in.
Is there an override?
I'm not seeing one. Cortez? Brooks? Do you read me? Is anyone on this frequency? The short answer is no. They're not.
Ой-ой.
The longer answer involves your friends trapped in Iridium vaults and forgotten for, well, forever. Others know about this. About you. The Alliance will stop you. What do you think, Staff Analyst Brooks? Will the Alliance stop us?
I wouldn't know.
Ах ты ж сучка.
I don't actually work for them.
Fair warning. Nobody who's betrayed us has ever survived.
And yet, oddly, they keep trying.
You two may think you're clever. And yeah, you were. Just a bit. But clever doesn't beat a bullet. And yeah, maybe I am trapped in here. But don't get comfortable. Because that bullseye on your back is getting bigger by the second.
That sounds very dramatic. And if someone like, say, Commander Shepard made the threat, I'd be worried. But you're not Shepard. Not anymore.
You had Miranda. I have her. Mine has more bite.
It was fun while it lasted.
Стерва.
What are you doing? Setting
Что такой
things
невинный прикидывалась?
Remember this?
You were the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
Except somewhere along the way, you forgot about your entire species. You've saved more alien lives than you have human. I don't care what species they are. Every life counts. But maybe a clone wouldn't understand that. You know the one thing they can't duplicate? Our handprint. Life gives it a shape, not DNA. Which is a problem. Computer, update council records. Subject, Shepard. Human Spectre.
Accessing record. Please input new data. Biometric identifier updated. Good day, Commander Shepard.
Ой-ой.
Now, if you'll excuse me, the Normandy needs its captain. So, I should go.
Farewell, Commander. I guess this is where legends go to die.
Мы еще доберемся до тебя, Брукс.
Refresh my memory. Didn't we used to win these things back in the old days?
He said, I should go. Do I sound like that?
Да.
As long as I've known you, yeah.
Crazy thought, but maybe we should be worrying about this impregnable vault we've been sealed inside forever.
How come nobody told me this before? I'm open to feedback here.
Well, I thought all humans said it, like some weird Earth custom or something.
Probably not a lot of air in here either. An hour, if we're lucky.
Maybe it's, I should go. I should go. I should go.
Shepard, please, why aren't you more worried about this?
Hmm? Oh, Glyph, you still out there?
Yes, Commander.
Unlock this damn thing and go find the others. No one steals my ship. Not even me.
I've got room for Shepard +2, and figured out fast because the other Shepard is stealing my ship.
Текст. Кого мы с собой берем? Собственно, ой-ой, нет. О, кстати, а у Рекса есть костюмы? А у Рекса нет костюмов.
What?
I had planned to accompany you.
I know what you mean. I never seem to get picked.
Что душная.
I promise.
Так, ну тут там ничего не менять не надо. Я хочу костюм поменять на нормальную свою броню, а не вот это вот говнище, в котором я бегаю сейчас.
This is why I hate Shorely. I swear you parked the ship for 5 minutes.
Can you contact Citadel Flight Control and get them to deny the departure request?
Tried. All the comm lines in the area are jammed. Probably to make it easier for them to steal my ship.
We'll stop them.
Even if we lose the Normandy, we can go to the Council and prove you're the real Shepard.
No. He changed the logs to make his biometrics the official ones. We can't prove anything.
Yes, that. Can we all just agree that it'd be easier to not let Shepard's evil clone steal the Normandy?
Don't worry. You'll get your ship back.
We'd better. I just got the seat broken in how I like it.
То есть у нас настроить кресло это важно. И не просто.
Get back and pick up the others, ASAP.
Right, they can't have gotten far. Unless they called a cab or something.
Good. I needed to kill something.
Ой-ой. Твою мать. Сейчас помрем просто ни за что. Я не хочу умирать. Да откуда стреляют? Стерва. Но я ее хотя бы поработил, пока она меня убивала. Там что-то Рекс прилег. А снайпер где? А, умерла. Хорошо. Так, а что тут по патронам? Вот патроны. Все. Ну, как бы мы стремимся максимально.
Checks. They just gun the engine and go?
Maybe we should skip the pre-flight ourselves next time.
I'm strongly considering it.
Send a warning to the Normandy. We can't. Tunnels are jammed, remember? Damn it. Let's move.
I didn't come this far just to watch the Normandy leave.
And I don't even... Wait. What?
You were just on the Normandy. You fired me. Dishonorable discharge for conduct unbecoming. You kicked me off the ship with barely enough time to grab my toothbrush.
Ту самую.
That's Precision Pro Mark IV. It uses mass effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums.
Yes, I told you that.
And I remember, because I'm the real Shepard.
And someone just threw me off the ship. If it wasn't you...
Shepard's got a clone. Makes sense when you think about
it. I can explain more later. For now... It's sealed.
The engines are online. They're about to take off.
Is there anyone still aboard who can help us?
No, I was only there because I helped with the Normandy retrofits back on Earth. Everyone else is on shore leave.
Okay. You know this ship inside and out. Can you get me inside?
There's an emergency exit hatch for evacuations. It should be right here.
Manual lock, and it's only meant to be opened from the other side. Any ideas?
From this side, a very precise mass effect field, maybe.
Даже для зубной щетки нашлось
If you told me this
применение.
morning that a toothbrush was gonna save the Normandy, I'd have been very skeptical.
Хорошо, что она ее взяла с собой. В прошлой части коллекционеры бродили по Нормандии, теперь вот эти ребята.
Where?
Unknown. When we shut down the AI, we disabled a lot of security systems. Shepard could be anywhere on the ship.
Shepard is standing right in front of you. Are we clear?
It's better this way. Wouldn't you rather take him down yourself?
Armory. Find him. Slow him down.
А мы тем временем прямо под ними.
Pretty sure we broke Trainer's toothbrush getting the hatch open. Remind me to reimburse her for that.
I'll make a note of it.
Little cramped in here.
Quiet. Can't risk them hearing us up top.
Yeah. Get off my tail.
Alright, get a patrol going. Find Shepard. The real one. Hey, what do you mean by slow him down? We're allowed to kill Shepard if we have to, right? He said slow him down because he thinks we're cannon fodder. Oh, well, shit. Watch out, they're here.
О, сейчас бы в перестрелку на Нормандии поучаствовать. А мы тут вот такими вот действиями не поломаем все. Там как бы пользоваться ей после этого еще можно будет? Или потом полгода на ремонт уйдет. И жнецы такие: да, мы подождем, пока вы закончите все свои дела.
This is the real Shepard. I need you to lock down the Normandy. Can you help us out? Edie, do you copy?
Guess she's got problems of her own.
Let's get to the cargo bay.
So, anyone want to talk about their people's history?
Nope.
So I'm the only one who misses when we used to chat in the elevators back on the Citadel.
О, да.
So disappointed.
О, это того стоило. О, он переоделся в мою броню. Только цвет синенький вместо красного.
That's creepy.
И он почему-то гранатомет взял.
It's not your ship. It will be. I've taken your name, your Spectre rank, even your fingerprints. And then you left me to die. Only I didn't. You think fake fingerprints are gonna fool the Council? Or hack it? How's that big plan looking now?
Hatchet squad to the shuttle bay.
Ой-ой. Так. Ой-ой-ой, это я зря сейчас так сделал. Зачем я вообще сюда выпрыгнул? Кто мне объяснит? Как бы мы ж тут не одни. Фига он шустрый. Вау. Чё за обнимашки на ровном месте? С кем мы деремся и в какой... Где? Воу-воу-воу-воу-воу. Блин, пока мы с ним... Он меня зафиксировал, я не мог отойти, и в итоге... Все кончилось плохо. Прекрасно. Блин, а клона я подчинить не могу. Почему? Ах, да. Это же shepard. Ой-ой. Мы тут снова помираем. Майя, ты все прилегла? Что ты, черт возьми, делаешь, shepard? О, опять он. Догнал меня. Твою мать. Я выхиливаюсь. Я все еще выхиливаюсь. О, Брукс подчиняется. Или нет? Да, Брукс подчиняется. Воу-воу-воу. Блин, это они стреляют там как бы это жилые дома на цитадели, нет? Оу. А чё, мы его победили вот прям настолько легко? Все-таки мы круче.
Look at you. What makes you so damn special? Why you and not me?
Hang on.
We got you.
Сила дружбы. О, его даже немножко жаль.
What about this pie jam?
Here, take my hand. And then you live. For what?
Эй. А чё, второй шепард был бы полезным. Прикиньте, так вот, два шепарда с жнецами борются.
Fortunately, they weren't here long enough to do much real damage. Although I may need some help from James cleaning up the damage to the shuttle bay.
Plus, they overloaded the heat diffusion system, firing at us. Not sure if you noticed, but Shuttle Guy here did some crazy stunt flying to keep us in one piece.
I was motivated.
What about Edie? Is she back online?
I am once again fully in control of the Normandy.
Glad to hear it. What about the mercs? Any survivors?
Just one crappy-ass pilot and her. Alliance has taken her to a high-security facility. Maybe she can give them some dirt on Cerberus.
I'll be more than happy to cooperate with the authorities.
Maya, I know that voice.
Do you really?
You're getting a chance to redeem yourself. Don't waste it.
So serious. Admit it. Some part of you liked having me around. Looking up to the legend. We had some laughs. And who knows? Maybe we'll have more.
No, we won't. Because you're gonna stay in your cell and do your time.
Afraid I'll escape, come back for revenge? Is the great Commander Shepard pleading for his life?
О, это очень вряд ли.
I'm pleading for yours.
So thoughtful. Then I suppose I'm off to lock up. You know, he wouldn't have let me live.
You can't clone everything.
Ауч. Не на того Шепарда Майя Брукс поставила.
Good times.
The rest of the squad's waiting outside. We'll have the Normandy back in shape in no time.
Well, what happens on shore leave stays on shore leave.
Come on. Maybe we can take some actual time off. No explosions or anything. Just us.
Don't know about no explosions, but just us sounds perfect.
Мы победили клона. Вот тебе и отпуск, что называется. Ни дня без приключения.
So, after a hard day spent fighting an evil clone, you know what comes next.
A nap?
Please, we party down.
Well, I gotta get going. Things to settle up before I head back to Tuchanka. Always fires to put out when you're in charge, right? Let me know if you want to hang out or if you're having that party.
See ya.
Party, huh?
Well, no pressure. No one's gonna make you throw a party.
Конечно же, нам нужна вечеринка.
Let's set it up.
I've channeled discretionary funds into your account for the purchase of any celebratory supplies, Commander.
А где Глиф их взял? Эти
Okay,
деньги?
Edie and Cortez and Trainer are in. What?
I have also informed Dr. Tassoni about any potential upcoming celebrations.
Wait, I'm in charge of the guest list.
Yeah, so there's no uninvite button on this thing?
All right, but when it's time, I invite the rest.
Cortez just invited James. So...
Fine.
I'm gonna go out and see how much trouble I can get into without snapping a femur.
Members of your crew have expressed interest in spending time with you, Commander. You can check your private terminal for messages.
Хорошо.
If you require activities, Silver Sun Strip has an arcade in addition to the casino. You have also been granted a complimentary pass to the combat simulator.
Thanks, Cliff. Guess I should take advantage of some shore leave myself.
Ну, это все нам не интересно. Нас интересует именно вечеринка. Так. О, нам Брейс Омеги пишет. О. Миранда. Калят. Прощальная служба с Тейвоном нет. Явик. Так, Джейкоб. Кортес. Возьму, можем пригласить Калята. Я не хочу Калята, я хочу Миранду пригласить. Как бы нафиг нам этот Калят сдался.
Miranda, good to see you. How do you like the place?
Not a part of town I'd normally associate you with, Shepard. I like it. Fix me something while you're back there, would you?
Sure, I've got just the thing. So what brings you back?
I was hearing some confusing reports. Sounded like you had lost your mind.
No doubt. My communications were hacked, among other things. I'm sure the news had a field day.
It did. So, a clone?
Yeah, saw it myself. Did you know anything about this?
Just rumors. Nothing really caught my attention. But about this Brooks.
Heard anything?
Not as Brooks, but as Hope Lilium. Another lie, certainly. When the collectors showed up, she put together the dossiers on your crew for the elusive man.
Так вот, кто это все для
Never
нас
paid them much
сделал.
mind. Interesting. My focus at the time was bringing you back. We needed the real Shepard, not some cheap knockoff. I mean, really. A clone?
Yes. Hard to imagine.
I'm not sure the galaxy could survive two Shepards. Think of the property damage. Oh, they shut down my favorite sushi place.
И она туда же.
That's a shame.
Shepard, you didn't.
I did. Fell right through the fish tank.
How did you manage that?
It exploded. Hey, it was the clone's plan, not mine.
Blowing up a fish tank shouldn't be part of anyone's plan. Although executing marine life seems to be some sort of hobby with you. No wonder your clone couldn't resist.
It was the first step in taking over my whole life. We stopped it.
Good thing, but why did it want your life? Why would anyone? All that running, jumping, gunfire. It's crazy.
I try not to think about it.
Probably for the best.
Trust me, I know all this isn't normal.
Speaking of trust, with all this clone business, how do I know you're the real Shepard?
Ouch.
I don't know. You just do.
Do I? That's the trouble with clones. You can never be sure.
Come on. You rebuilt me from almost nothing. Don't you recognize your own handiwork?
It's not as if I carved my initials in the corner.
Well, Clone or not, I'm the only shepherd left.
Good point. I guess I'm stuck with you.
I do have a crazy life, don't I?
That you do, my friend. That you do.
Люблю Миранду. Вот она у меня на втором месте после Лиары. Вот если бы не Лиара, то Миранда была бы каноничной парой для Шепарда. Вот по-любому. О. Так, с Мирандой мы затусили. Пойдемте купим продукты для вечеринки. Так, а тут карта-то вообще есть? Ага. Кортес в единичке. А, ну это прямо по курсу. Хорошо. Явик. Пофиг. Ну, местная Икея. А, мы можем поменять декор. Так, слушайте, вот этот диван мне больше нравится. Кресло такое мне нравится. Боже. Приятная или живая? Не, я выбираю приятную. Давайте черные раковины. Так. Привет, Кортес.
Welcome aboard, Shepard.
И куда?
Where are we going?
Activating external cameras.
I didn't know this shuttle had virtual windows.
Bet there's more you don't know about this bird.
What's that supposed to mean?
Before Mass Effect fields, there was no such thing as inertial dampeners.
Yeah?
Here, feel this.
Whoa!
That, my friend, is unadulterated momentum. Want to really feel it?
Show me.
You see? Doesn't take much to pull a few G's. Back in the day, pilots would wear G-suits. It squeezes your body so that the blood stays in your head in tight maneuvers.
Are you trying to seduce me, Steve?
Always. I'd wear a G-suit when flying my Trident. In a fighter, it's common to transfer power from the inertial dampeners to other systems.
You miss flying fighters? Can't imagine you're too thrilled to be flying a shuttle.
Hell no. I'm not just any shuttle pilot. I'm your shuttle pilot. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh,
when you're on the ground, weapon in hand, you're invincible. But when we're approaching an LZ, you're just another soldier. Vulnerable. Nothing you can do if we're shot down. Getting you to the ground alive is a responsibility I can't give to anyone else. I love you.
О, ну, у нас выбора нету.
You know, this Kodiak has autopilot, and it is rather cozy back there.
Немножко спонтанного романтика. Так, пойдемте покупать продукты в баре где-то там. Да, боже, хватит открывать мне карту. Так, Так, нам сюда, да? За продуктами. О, мы тут были. Это же как раз мероприятие тут было.
I was here when Cerberus attacked, and I don't remember seeing you. I think I caught a glimpse of Commander Shepard fighting over by the elevator bay, though.
Well, yeah, Shepard was protecting the council, but I had my own problems to deal with. You see, I was down by the docking bay near CSEC headquarters.
Ha! Commander Shepard is chasing the council! This is our chance!
Oh shit! Cerberus!
Ha ha ha! It's Joker! He can barely walk! How's he going to stop us?
Like this.
Да, все было именно так.
Oh, we were fools to underestimate Joker! Oh no!
Yes, you were.
That's right! You just landed on the island of Dr. Me!
And that's pretty much how it happened. Which is why you should comp my drinks.
No.
Oh, come on!
I barely believe what they're saying about Shepard. You? I don't think so.
Okay, trying not to be offended there. Look, if Shepard were here... Shepard! Hi!
I'm Commander Shepard, and I'll vouch for my pilot. Jeff Moreau is a hero. Everyone in this room owes him their lives, myself included.
I'm so sorry, Commander. I had no idea. Drinks are on me, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Commander.
You can pay me back later.
Прелесть. Так, всего 100 кредитов, продукты. Это продукты такие дешевые или кредит так дорого стоит один? Или типа там, я не знаю, в понимании один кредит это там что-то типа, там, не знаю, 1000 рублей. И тогда 100 кредитов это 10 тысяч. Ну, на 10 тысяч на вечеринку, вот это уж похоже на правду. Так. Нам, наверное, надо вернуться в квартиру. Если я пойму, как спуститься вниз. А тут у нас что? Нет, я туда не пойду. Не, давайте вернемся тогда в казино и там по лестнице. Я ж туда иду? Да. Я туда иду. Почему они мебель продают прямо у нашей квартиры? Это, типа, мебель специально для нас? О, глиф. Я все еще в восторге от того, насколько эта квартира офигенная. Так, смотрите, а мы там себе что-то прикупили. Ванну помоднее. Спальню нормально. Кухня посветлее. На светлом пыли меньше видно. Так, давайте черный диван. И обычное мягкое кресло. Тут все так. Декор стен. Нормально. Так. Грюнд и Самара. Так, а что там с Грюнтом случилось? Пойдемте узнаем. На самом деле, встреча с Грюнтом — это еще одна вишенка на торте. Помимо всего прочего. Еще одна вишенка в горе вишенок. Так, он где-то вот здесь должен быть. Ты? Ты.
Officer, someone requested my presence concerning an incident with the Krogan.
Right this way, Commander.
So,
Здорово, Грюнд.
Grunt. Anything you want to tell me about?
This clown wants to take me to lockup. Figured I'd give you a call, straighten this out.
Commander Shepard, I apologize for the intrusion. This Krogan insisted we contact you.
It's okay. I'll vouch for him. I'll sign any paperwork you have, officer.
Yes, sir.
What happened?
I don't know. Drank a bit, left the hospital, broke a few windows.
But you were in that hospital recovering from the Rachni encounter.
Yeah, didn't feel like sticking around.
Most people stick around long enough to, you know, heal.
Most people aren't me.
And why is CSEC here?
Guess they're precious about some broken glass.
Before I sign you up, everybody walked away from this in one piece, right?
Sure, yeah, everybody's fine. Hospital's seen better days, though.
Right. Tell me about the windows.
A couple of squad mates broke me out for my birthday. Tried lowering me down the side of the building on a rope. It didn't work out.
It's your birthday?
No, I'm tank bred, remember? Anyway, we got some pictures on the Krogan Memorial.
In the Presidium?
Yeah, when CSEC got there, they were mad. Or maybe they were mad about their car being on fire. Can't remember.
Why was it on fire?
I threw my bottle of Ringcall at it. Pretty strong stuff. Went up like a bonfire. The CSEC guys jumped out. Then I figured they didn't want it, so I took it. We didn't get very far before they shut us down. Sprayed us down with riot foam. It didn't work so well on me.
And why's that?
'Cause I was on fire. You know, from the car. Come on, Shepard, keep up.
Right. Sorry. So how did they catch you?
Got hungry. Bought some noodles.
Let me handle this. Officer, this Krogan is part of a secret Spectre task force. Operation Fire Cobra Claw.
Operation Fire Cobra Claw?
That's right. I can take it from here. Send me the bill for any damages.
That's what you've been signing for, Commander. You're lucky, Krogan. Don't let me catch you up here again.
You won't. Thank you, officer. So, how were those noodles?
A little spicy.
I love you, Grunt.
О. Грант чудесный. Господи, все эти персонажи, вот они вот раскрываются совсем с другой стороны, когда ты их видишь не в перманентной перестрелке. Ты начинаешь верить, что они живые люди. Ты веришь их личностям. Ой, это прекрасно. И если в 4-м Mass Effect, который на данный момент делается, они это все запорят, они возьмут старых персонажей и испортят их, это будет провал. Я аж чихнул по этому поводу, видите? Это правда. Andromeda была провалом. 4-й Mass Effect не должен стать тем же самым провалом, которым была Andromeda. Миранда хочет играть. Нет. Давайте приглашать гостей. Мы можем пригласить Эшли, Гарус, Грюн, Джек, Джейкоб, Явик, Касуми, Миранда, Самара. Прям вообще, ну, всех выживших. Вот, тут еще и даже картинки красивые. Фига тут Джек такая супер бич. Почему у Рекса взяли фотку с Вермайера? В целом, пригласить всех.
What sort of party are you hoping to have tonight, Commander? I could set things up for quiet conversation, or would you prefer a more energetic evening?
Энергичную, наверное. Давайте энергичную.
I think it's time to blow off some steam.
Excellent choice, Commander. Allow me to queue up a series of popular nightclub tracks and drink
Мне
lists.
кажется, Джек порадуется.
I will also modify my appearance to be more festive.
Да начнется вечеринка.
Hey, come on in. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for the invite.
Make yourselves at home.
Как официально.
Thank you.
Как будто они только что не сосались в машине.
Happy to be here, Shepard.
Man, this music is hot. The right music sets the tone for the whole party, right, Esteban?
Hey, Shepard. You gonna have a drink?
Sure. How's everyone doing?
Ask me after 5 more of these. I'll drink to that.
Am I gonna find you on the floor tomorrow morning, LP?
Here's hoping.
Well, that's great. I can wake you up with my abuela's huevos rancheros.
Hey, thanks for doing this. I kind of needed to unwind a bit, even just for a night.
I think we've all learned to rest.
That we have, Steve.
Here's to us. And a chance to rest.
Hey, James. Having fun?
I'm relaxed. But fun? I think my kindergarten graduation was more fun than this.
Ой, нифига себе.
Don't worry.
Блин, еда такая симпатичная.
You know if that waterfall is warm water or cold?
You know why Cerberus is gonna lose? Demographics. You recruit a guy who's 20 and got no life, he'll work his ass off for the cause. But do you see any old people in Cerberus? Any families?
Семьи, да.
There's no future in a terrorist group.
Sure, they pay, but you ever bring up vacation time? There was a brick wall.
That reminds me, I heard you're going to be a father. Congratulations.
Oh.
Yeah? Thanks. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared.
You'll do great. You're a protector. That goes a long way.
How about you, Joker? How would you turn Cerberus around?
I'd make Cerberus popular. Big propaganda campaign like I was running for president. Fundraising dinners, shaking hands, kissing babes.
I think the expression you want is kissing babies.
I know what I said. You know, I miss the days when Cerberus was just hilariously incompetent. You know, when you two ran things.
Excuse me?
The only thing I was in charge of was the Lazarus project, which, you will note, was very successful.
Hey, Commander, this is Cerberus. We were studying some Rachni, and they got loose and killed all our guys. Can you take care of that? It's one system over from where we hooked some guy up to the Geth, who then got loose and killed all our guys.
They did rack up quite a body count. At least back then, it was usually their own bodies.
We knew some cells were bad, but the Alliance and the Council weren't doing anything. And we were doing good work.
And crunches. Lots of crunches.
Hey, not okay, Kasumi.
But we did bring Commander Shepard back.
And after taking down the Collectors, I cut ties with Cerberus, got loose, and started killing all their guys.
For which we thank you.
Jeff, do you remember that I am also a Cerberus project?
Oh, crap.
Thanks for inviting me, Shepard. It's nice to see you like this.
How do you like the new crew?
You always attract the best.
Have fun.
Hey, Commander. Weird to see everybody here together.
Это вот да, кстати.
Wow, weird, but good. Nice to know it's not always arm wrestling reapers with us. Anyway, thanks for putting it together. I'll try not to be too embarrassing.
Edie, up for some bad examples of human behavior?
I think you mean examples of bad human behavior.
Just a hint. Grammar correction? Not the best icebreaker.
I can't get over the size of this apartment. The electric bill alone could have paid for my college
О,
tuition.
да.
Or funded the war.
Or made a nice down payment on one of those Atlas mechs. Always wanted one.
Or put an air conditioner in this suit. You have no idea how hot it gets.
So, Shepard, you can serve this swill, but can you drink it?
Someone has to drive you all home.
Are we sure the Normandy is still there? Has anyone else tried to steal it?
Stealing a Normandy. Now there's an idea.
Wait. What? Who?
Trainer, you still have your toothbrush?
We can always get another Normandy. Call up Cerberus and ask them to please build us the SR3.
But wouldn't that require you to change your name? Tali Zora von Normandy SR3.
It's Vas Normandy. Von means one who has a weak bladder, which feels appropriate right about now.
We've seen a lot of good times with the old girl.
That we have, indeed.
Here.
Some of you more than others. I'm just honored to have squeaked in.
To the Normandy.
Hi. I'm trying to socialize. I'm not particularly good at it.
Not much for big parties?
Well, if I know people, sure. But some of your friends are legends. I can't just ask if they've tried the hummus. Also, Dr. Chuckwas apologizes for not being here. It's some emergency medical consult on the Citadel. She sent some fancy liquor, though. It was great. Wish you could have had some.
Кстати, да, я о докторе Чаквас совсем забыл.
I don't spend much time with everyone like this. As friends, I'm glad we could do this.
Это да. Так, давайте пройдемся по другим комнатам, посмотрим, где кто еще чем занимается.
I must admit, I still feel like...
Так, тут, получается, первый этаж мы полностью осмотрели. Так, к этим мы вернемся под конец. Тут у нас что? Есть что? Еще никто в джакузи не плавает? Блин, переодеться нельзя. Тут тоже никого. Ну все, получается, только осталась группа на балконе.
considered the future and respected the dead.
Sounds boring. There's usually more yelling and cursing at any gatherings I go to.
Yeah. Get a bunch of Krogan together and things always get fun. And probably broken.
That sounds more.
So who is strongest, you or the tank brain?
Yeah, I'm plenty curious myself.
What I miss?
The pro thing here wants to know who would win in a fight between me and Rex.
You gotta admit, Shepard, it's a good question.
It is a good question.
No, it isn't. Baby Pyjack here wouldn't stand a chance. Don't listen to this fossil. The only thing he could defeat is a glass of warm milk. Ha! I got head lice bigger than you, Junior.
You boys done talking?
Yeah. Only one way to settle this.
Оу. Это, наверное, больно.
Now the party's started.
Another time, guys. I don't have time to buy new furniture.
Just when it was getting good. Yeah, you got lucky.
In my cycle, too many people in one room risk a high casualty rate if attacked. We should all be careful.
Ой, выдохни.
50,000 years from now, no one will remember this party. What is the point?
Какой-то душный.
Beware. Something called a Kasumi is on the premises. It pretends to be invisible. Foolish primitive. Nothing escapes these eyes.
Ладно.
Reminds me of Cora's den. Haven't been back there in a while. I wonder if there's anything stronger behind the bar. Too many things to break in here. Could be a fun party. What kind of music is this? That's not that club crap, is it?
Так, ну все, мы вроде со всеми поговорили. Вот теперь с глифом.
Your guests appear to be getting rowdy, Commander. Would you like me to change the intensity of the atmosphere?
Party's just starting. Let's turn it up.
At your service, Commander.
Обновим сцену.
No, you can't.
Кто вы такие? Вот да, пошли вон. Что там, ворка танцует?
It's going good.
I see that. Anyone interesting trying to get in?
Not really. No. Get lost. No.
Can I try that?
Sure. Press this button and say no.
No.
Great work.
Как они вообще все узнали о моей вечеринке?
No. See. Easy.
Keep up the good work.
Will do. I told you already. No. Yes, I like pie. And no, you can't come in. Hey, Shepard, thanks for the invite. Never been to a human party before.
А тут что?
You should really upgrade the security.
О, Касуми.
You again? I thought you were dead. You can't.
Так. О,
Occupied.
боже, Касуми.
Hey, sweetheart. We never really talked about it, but you and me have a lot in common.
Ew.
Of course we do. We're both hunters, right?
I suppose we are.
And, well... And we're both good looking.
Ауч. Как неловко.
Hello, Shepard. Zaid was just keeping me company.
Hello there.
You're admiring the art?
Beauty, as they say, is in the eye of the beholder. Hey, Shepard. Hey, beautiful.
What do you think, Samara?
Hang on. Don't get all snooty on me. I didn't say I didn't like it. I do like it, actually.
If I'm completely honest,
I'm not sure what it is. I like the way the colors blend and the depth of the... Actually, I have no idea what I'm saying.
It makes me feel uneasy, like when you're alone in the dark, lying in wait, and a cold wind brushes across your face like the kiss of death.
You are a complicated individual, Aid Masani.
You bet your sweet sorry ass.
Очень неловко. Оставим их, пожалуй.
So, you're leading the Grissom Academy students.
Yeah. That a problem?
Just a surprise. Your psych profile suggested you were mainly interested in yourself.
You're telling me I'm only interested in myself? Oh, that's just fucking perfect. Did it occur to you that maybe I'm trying to grow as a goddamn person?
Oh, I could tell you were growing. I assumed it was whatever that is you're wearing.
Oh, these? Well, yeah. They were strapped down with a leather belt before. It's kind of a stupid move to show off your rack in the middle of a maximum security prison ship.
I never had the pleasure.
You'd never survive. You might break a nail.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
You're a spoiled, rich girl cheerleader.
Victim.
Test tube clone princess.
I think it's past your bedtime.
Oh, did I hit a nerve? I didn't get to read your psych profile.
Смотрю, они все еще лучшие подружки.
Relax, Shepard. I'm not gonna smear the walls with her this time.
And I couldn't possibly think of anything worse to do to her than that haircut.
Hey, cheerleader. My hair and I have been fighting brutes and marauders on the front lines of this war. Meanwhile, you got your big bubbly butt kicked by some guy with a sword.
You see, Shepard? Best of friends.
Honestly, I thought it might help if you two just kissed and got it over with.
What?
I mean, this is all just sexual tension, right?
Что?
Two powerful biotics, forceful personalities, confident in their sexuality.
You are shitting me.
Oh my god.
I'm ready to record. I'm pretty sure there's a market for this.
Kasumi, I will find you and I will hurt you badly. Ugh. I need another drink.
One for me too. No ice.
Don't worry, Shepard. The cheerleader and I are just messing around.
You sure? You two seem pretty serious.
Nah. She fights better when she's pissed off. I'm just trying to keep her primed.
Очаровательно. Так, тут ничего. Идем дальше. Мы еще, по-моему, не весь первый этаж осмотрели. Во.
We're talking pre-war? Pre-war, life-bearing worlds only. I'm going with Tarith. Garden world, yes, but it's got those chlorine swamps.
I will see your Tarith and raise you Azoria, home of toxic spores and athlete's lung.
Neither of you'd last a day on Tuchanka. And Tuchanka supports life.
I think you meant to say consumes.
That's the point. It's got critters that'll rip your guts out.
Well, assuming it's a crash in the Kodiak, I'll have my arms locker. Bring on the wildlife.
Hey guys, talking shop?
No worries, this is fun for us. So, you don't have a sidearm under your pilot's chair?
The weapons locker is on the bridge, practically right there.
A weapon you can't get to is no weapon at all. When's the last time you trained with a handgun?
Sometime before I got the ass-kicking robot as my co-pilot.
That's no good. What if you have to save Edie someday?
Unacceptable. You should always train. Pilots are warriors too.
You know what this is? It's a man emergency. Take this kid out back and make him do target practice.
Exactly. Some range time will fix you up. Right, Commander?
You are not taking me shooting. My testosterone levels are plenty high. I fly a deadly war machine, remember?
Joker, I'm surprised at you. What about the collector attack? The bridge can get dangerous.
Hey, they totally proved my point. If I'd fired off a shot then, I would have been mobbed. The real weapon is your brain. Take that away, you got nothing.
Still would have been nice to have a little backup at the sushi bar.
You know, there's a combat simulator on the Citadel.
Hell no. Maybe a shooting range if we're not letting this go. Maybe. But not while I'm wasted. Or hungover.
Hungover is the perfect time to train. It makes you angry at every loud noise.
Cortez, you're on. If you're in condition to take me there, you can. But tonight, you gotta match me shot for shot.
I'm torn, Shepard. I love this part, but seeing you smiling makes me want you all to myself.
Oh.
There'll be time afterwards. Promise.
Так, на первом этаже все. Пойдемте на второй. Что у нас тут происходит?
Biotics are impressive. I'm not saying they aren't.
You're just saying that they're not that impressive.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying. Oh, shit.
No, it's fine. I'm sure no one here is insulted.
Maybe.
Hey, what's going on here? Everyone playing nice?
Of course, Shepard. James was just explaining how physical conditioning trumps biotics.
Really? You going there, James?
Commander, just listen. Biotics are strong, but unpredictable. All that cooling down.
Shepard, where did you find this guy?
I wouldn't call my biotics unpredictable. I don't think the Reapers would either.
A person can improve their physique, but biotics, they are what they are.
He's joking. Right, James? I mean, what's your point exactly?
Okay, maybe it's not conditioning exactly. Maybe it's just the condition of one James Vega. Come on, Ashley. Hey, Liara. Check it out. This guy here never has to cool down. In fact, the hotter, the better.
Hilarious.
Just hush and do some sit-ups. Just looking.
Goddess.
Конечно, я за биотика.
This is a no-brainer. Biotics win, hands down. We're talking about harnessing dark energy.
Yeah, I hear you.
Look around you. That had to be an argument you couldn't win.
It's okay, man.
Yeah, well, you win some, you lose some. Ashley, you couldn't back me up?
Not without closer inspection.
Oh.
Yeah? Huh. I think I can make that happen.
Okay then.
Вот да.
Okay. More drinks? Snacks? Help yourselves.
Так, мы со всеми поговорили или где-то кто-то еще? А, вот у нас. Тут у нас что?
I am asking specialist trainer about why she found my voice sexually attractive.
This is a really good cheese, Shepard. I put some into the filters. Is it organic?
On one occasion, you said that you wanted to, quote, pin my voice against the wall and run your tongue along its collarbone.
Well, there's a context there that you were talking about quantum entanglement, and I didn't know you were an AI.
There's some kind of herb in the cheese that I can't quite place. Is it sage or basil?
Anyway, I was just joking. You know, stress of the retrofits and...
Really? My diagnostics suggested that you were genuinely aroused.
Ouch.
It's really rare to get herbed dextro cheeses. The Turians almost never bother.
You have diagnostics. Cerberus programmed you to check body language.
I get more reliable results measuring pupil dilation and thermal readings of erogenous zones.
Oh, good lord.
Wait, this is dextro cheese, right? Kira, did I forget to scan the cheese? This is why I don't drink.
Fair's fair, trainer. Edie has a right to ask about what you said.
I was very interested in Trainer's ability to develop sexual feelings for what was, at the time, a bodiless voice.
You are all terrible. Edie, I apologize for saying that I wanted to roll naked with your voice.
Очень неловко.
Oh, I was not offended. In fact, it was flattering.
Even the part where I wanted to grab your voice by the hair and nibble my way down its back.
I do not, in fact, remember you saying that, Samantha.
Oh, That wasn't out loud. Never mind.
Don't mind me. I'm just going to run a toxin treatment program, so I don't die.
Ну уж постарайся.
I'm going to sit here quietly and hope someone changes the subject.
Awkward.
Awkward.
Согласен. Так, тут у нас что? Тут у нас ничего.
Well, that was mortifying.
Да, чуть-чуть. Тут тоже ничего.
How many bedrooms does this place have?
Так, а мы Самару что-то я не помню. А, или она с Заидом там общается. Все, получается, мы... Да. Эх. Очень много неловких разговоров по всем фронтам. Поговори с гостями. Танцы? Пусть будут танцы.
Very good, Commander. I have had little opportunity to use my bounce and spin functionality.
Jeb.
Yes, Edie.
At social events like this, it is customary to dance with friends or loved ones. Would you dance with me?
It's gonna take a lot more than a polite request to make that happen, Edie.
I have recordings of you talking in your sleep that would make for a highly amusing extranet video.
Okay, that's cheating.
So he won't dance with you, huh?
Hello, Shepard. You will not.
Well, I will.
Джокер, это невежливо.
Seriously though, don't go there.
Well, then maybe you should dance with him.
Other people are dancing, Jeb.
Yes, they are. And I am sitting here enjoying my drink.
Joker.
No.
Come on.
No.
Seriously?
Ugh. Fine.
О, видите, не все неплохо получается.
Dancing during wartime wastes precious energy.
Can't dance myself. I move like a greased one-legged Varan. Not a pretty picture.
What's going on over here?
Shepard! Shoot!
Yeah, I can see that.
It's okay. We're all professionals here. Some of us with no depth perception, but it's fine.
Don't worry. This happens at Krogan parties all the time.
And yet I'm still not comfortable. Probably best I walk away now.
As you wish.
Ну, главное, что им там весело. О, а тут у вас прям кульминация вечеринки.
You and I dancing at the same time. Too dangerous. We'd light the room on fire.
This is unexpected and fun.
I'm always amazed humans can dance with the way your legs bend.
The way our legs bend.
Yes, you and the Asari. I'm surprised you don't tip over.
I don't tip over until I found company, dog legs. Till then, watch and learn.
Hell yeah. Go for it.
Captain on deck.
Has he always been like this?
Shepard is saving the galaxy. You have to forgive a few eccentricities.
It's very enthusiastic.
It is impressive.
We should record this and broadcast it for the Reapers. They'll either run away, melt down, or fall in love.
Good to see some things don't change.
Well, I like it, Commander. It's good to see you cut loose now and then. And I know you've got rhythm where it counts.
Thank you all for your
Oh.
loyalty and support.
Ау, вот это было сейчас. Ау.
Taking a wild guess here, Shepard, but whatever you're serving is starting to kick in. Has Leon always been so blue?
Косуми мы давно не видели.
Could not.
Could you? You've seen biotics in action.
I could float you off this balcony without breaking a sweat. Shepard.
What's up?
Just demonstrating a little biotic supremacy.
You okay, James?
Yeah, this is trippy. I'm kind of buzzing all over.
Exactly. Nice, right? I can feel that way on a whim.
Do you find it relaxing?
Kinda. Among other things.
Looks good on you.
I'm glad you lost that bet, James. When's my turn?
Careful. I need my full crew back when the night's over.
Okay, you've had your fun. Put me down now.
Come on, let's dance.
Куда? Только что они тут вдвоем были и уже резко исчезли.
Wonderful party, Shepard. I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Glad you came.
Strange to see everyone in one place. Perfect, really.
Это точно.
Hey, Shepard.
Это все? Это все, что ты можешь выдать? Ладно.
Just wait. Look.
Ой.
Oh, I'm licking.
Ой.
Me.
Hey, you two. What's up?
Nothing.
No, Shepard, we're fine.
Lieutenant, did you just giggle?
I did not just giggle. I'm just...
Looks like you guys are having fun. Sorry to interrupt. I should probably go check on Glyph or something.
See you later, Shepard.
Оу, май. Какие вещи творятся на этой вечеринке. Так. Странно, что все еще никто не в джакузи.
Ashley, tú con tantas curvas y yo sin frenos.
What was that? Say that again.
Ashley, tú con tantas curvas y yo sin frenos.
Эу. О, зато Грант в пределе.
Right? You okay?
What? Yeah. I got 5 credits.
Excellent. Go back to sleep.
And the cost of a brief session.
Что?
Oh, hey Jeff.
You're going through my drawers?
I go through everyone's drawers.
Can't you just mingle and have fun like a normal person?
Why would I want to do that? By the way, you have excellent taste in underwear.
Glad you could make it, Sumi.
Thanks. I'm having a really good time.
By your very strange standards.
Yeah.
И она продолжила у нас на глазах рыться в нашем белье.
Really? You have them all memorized?
67. Holmium. Very reactive. Very magnetic.
Turian pod.
Так, а с той стороны дверей кто-нибудь есть? Нет. Так, а чё? Мы, получается, со всеми пообщались? Да, пришло время для общего фото.
Hey, everyone. Come over here for a minute. Let's get a photo to remember this. Arrange yourselves on the sofa.
An excellent suggestion, Shepard.
Great idea. I want a copy.
Make way! Make way!
Thanks for coming, everyone. Here's to us. Ready, Glyph?
Of course. If you could all please direct your attention this way.
Okay. Everyone say Normandy.
Normandy!
Какая прелесть.
Ugh, what a night. But look who's here.
Man, last night was great.
Just great?
Well, started great. Ended spectacularly.
Let's see if anyone else is up.
Изучить последствия. Военный ресурс, командный дух. Какая? О, фига, шепард в зеркале отражается.
Is it time to rule the galaxy now? Kneel before Javik.
Ладно.
I had a dream. 50,000 years had passed. It was horrible. I was alone. Primitives had evolved. They ruled the galaxy. Solarians, Turians, the Asari. There was one, Liara. She had those eyes.
Он тоже положил глаз на Лиару.
Blue. No, it was just a dream. I smelled primitives. It was no dream.
Доброе утро.
Did we break anything last night? I don't suppose you need anything around here. Calibrated. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should just stop saying that word, but only if Liara stops saying, by the goddess. Good thing this place has extra bathrooms. Miranda takes forever to do her hair. You'd think with her genes, she wouldn't need to.
Was someone making tea? I could use some tea. The apartment seems so quiet now. The apartment seems so quiet now.
О, у Самары утренняя медитация в
Good morning.
кустах. Блин, у нас тут дерево в квартире растет. Я только сейчас понял.
I want to thank you for inviting me here. It was good to see everyone again. I hope you enjoyed your evening as well.
Вот и поговорили. О, Талечка.
I'm going to die. I didn't know you could go through that many toxin filters in one night. Do I have a tattoo? I remember something about a tattoo. Don't get me wrong. Great party, but... yeah. I'll just be here. Right here. Forever.
Все, Талия. Так, Грант отсюда ушел. Блин, клевая картина, кстати. Так, там мы балкон не проверили. О, это ж Касуми, прям видимая.
Morning, chef. You went all out with the breakfast supplies. I didn't know you could get real milk on the Citadel. I had some. Thought it was soy. I'm not really lactose intolerant. I just don't put up with lactose's stupid drama. In case I don't see you again, thanks. That was a lot of fun. I should go. Stupid dairy products. Hey. Hey.
Так. Что у нас тут еще есть? И кто? Так, тут у нас Саманта.
So last night, I didn't do anything, did I? I'm checking extranet sites. No hits yet, so maybe I just imagined that last part. I'm almost sure someone was recording us, though. Oh, I should probably talk to Edie. Or alternatively, I should never talk to Edie ever again. It's not my fault. I was overserved. Hey. Hey.
Бедняжка. Но зато, может быть, она подраскрепостилась, мальца. Так, основная тусовка тут. О, ну конечно, ну куда же без отжиманий. Почему Касуми на это не смотрит прямо сейчас?
I was just going to lift some weights. Want to join? I feel fantastic. How about everyone else? 1085. 1086.
Где Касуми, когда она так нужна?
Shepard. Shepard.
Hey, you look like shit.
Спасибо. И тебе доброе утро.
You know the best part of an overcharged biotic amp? No hangovers. Even normal biotics get hangovers, but I can drink until I puke and still wake up just peachy.
Бля, вот это классно.
That was fun. You guys even kept up with me there for a while. Hey. Hey.
Тут в ванне никого нету.
Morning, Shepard. Had a lovely time last night. I see everyone survived the festivities, more or less. Good tea.
I think I broke my head on something last night. Bathroom is all cleaned up, Shepard. Good as new. Shepard. Shepard.
Shepard? Morning. I need a floor to curl up on. Oh, not so loud. Hey.
Okay, who wants eggs? Liara, eggs? Trainer. Esteban, eggs? Joker, where is that guy? Ash, come on, I promised you eggs. Rex, buddy, eggs? Tally? Nah, she'll definitely want eggs. Javik, man, you gotta try my eggs. Anyone else? Miranda. Shepard, eggs? Shepard.
Так, там, кстати, Джокера не видно. Где он?
Some neighbors came by last night to complain about the noise. I put their bodies in the building incinerator.
Спасибо.
That was a joke. I have nothing else to report. I recommend breakfast.
Юмор Сузи очень напоминает Глэдос из Портала. Прям тоже на черной грани.
Oh, I would have thought all those tequila shots with James would have prepared me for last night. What a night. Wish it never ended. Thanks, Shepard.
Shepard, good to see you up. Hope I didn't wake anyone up with my snoring. I go like a buzzsaw since I got my nose broke.
Суши не доели, и в холодильник никто не убрал, они же испортились.
By the way, you're almost out of bacon. Our bacon, anyway. There's still some of that dextrose shit in the freezer. I saved you 3 strips. Figured it was fair payback for all the times you saved mine, right? Shepard?
А, вот
Been a
Джокер.
while since I hit the hard stuff. About time. You live past 700. You start paying for a night like that the next morning.
Рексу 700 лет. Нифига.
Hey, Commander. Hell of a night. So I've managed not to throw up. Feeling pretty good about that.
Умница.
Oh, if everyone could just not talk so loudly, that would be great.
Ну все, мы со всеми пообщались. Время сворачиваться и вспоминать о том, что у нас война за окном. И жнецы ждать не будут, пока мы здесь наиграемся.
Duty calls, huh? Even with a hangover?
There's still a war on.
Unless the Reapers are on shore leave too?
I'm guessing they're not. Round everyone up, pass out the aspirin, and have them report to the Normandy.
You got it.
So, duty calls. Back to work.
At least we threw one hell of a party. Probably the last one.
Nah. You're gonna figure out how to win this. And then who knows? But, it'll be great.
Куда они все смотрят?
It's been a good ride.
The best.
Отпуск закончен, вечеринка окончена. Теперь нас ждет битва с Цербером и жнецами. Развязка истории приближается. Вот мы снова на Нормандии. Так, мне нужно срочно подняться в кабинет, переодеться, пока я про это не забыл. Эх. Вот. Вот теперь все правильно. Что ж, это была офигенная миссия. Я в абсолютнейшем восторге от нее. Надеюсь, вам тоже понравилось. Ну а на этом наша серия подходит к концу. Спасибо, что вы были со мной. Я надеюсь, увидимся когда-нибудь в ближайшее время. Пока-пока.